Howdy, howdy, everybody. How are you all doing today on Sunday? I'm tired.
That kind of dark.
That's because the light's on this side. We need another one over here. We still working on the light, and see, I'm all messed up here. Dark on this side and light on this side. But we're going to get through it anyhow. We'll figure out the light later. We ain't had time. How's everybody doing? We got a few people in here. Let's say hello to Mr. Mike. Good to have you here as well. He said he'll be back, and he is back. Rollettport, South Carolina, Henry. Good to have you here. Cajun Roots Reseller Johnny. Good to have you here. Smoking Flips. Don't be texting and driving. Rezilla Review. Good to have you here. He said I'm half asleep, not sure which half. I hear that. Ben and Rebecca's in the house. Good to have y'all here as well. Amber, hola, mi amigos. That's French.
That's Spanish.
Spanish. Cincinnati here. Scott, good to have you here too. Richard with OT Nip Draw Flips, Ford Pinto. Sean, Bargain Resale, good to have you here, man. Key Lime Kisses, howdy, howdy. Mr. Chizzy, good to have you here, man. Thrifting the Three Rivers, hello to you. Philly Picker, good to have you here as well. And
you said that light won't help.
That light won't come off it.
Deb's here.
Good to have you here, Miss Debbie. Dan McClan just popped in. Hey guys, hope you are well. We are excellent. Tired, but excellent.
Robert's here.
I can imagine everybody that was down here is probably tired. I mean, we had an eventful couple days, didn't we?
It's Mario.
Oh, that's cool. Turtles World. That is awesome, Mario, man. That's like life size. Or it's miniature and you just make it. I don't know. That's awesome either way. Did you see my? Yes, sir, I did, and I responded to you. Shoot me an email at Colt Coco. She's gonna drop it in there, or a Instagram thing, and we'll hook something up with that.
I can't type this morning. Evening.
Sure did. That's our email right there, man. Shoot us an email at that or Instagram us, either one, and yeah, we'll hook you up with them. And
I am tired.
You're tired for two.
It's 24 inches, 2 foot.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Good to see you and have you here with us, Alfred. And did we miss anyone?
Don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Robert, did we say hello to Robert?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, she did. Stephen Perry, good to have you here. That's awesome. Awesome stuff. Just wait though, we'll get blurry as soon as I stick something in front of this camera.
Just don't stick nothing in front of the camera.
Well, I gotta show them some cool stuff.
Well,
okay,
I see most
so
of
let's
it in the video.
We're gonna go over a recap of what we done. It has been busy, fun.
Chris.
And, yep, there's Mr. Old School Picker himself, and he ain't got that horn no more.
I think he still has it, but he got punished for honking it.
He said as soon as Shannon opened the door, he said, "Doot." Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Chris, good people, man.
Chris, did she throw it out yet? Because I would have threw it out already.
We had a blast down here, man. We didn't really make it that far out of town. The first day, my brother came down here. He came down here on Wednesday. So Thursday morning, me, him, and Miss Courtney met up here at the shop.
And if y'all watched Brandon's newest video, you can see most of it.
Yeah, that was kind of the first day. We went down a little bit. We ran into quite a few viewers, actually, out and about. We ran into some down here at the Huddle House, and then some up here.
No, it's just a cup of ice.
At Cave Springs. Yeah, it's just ice. We had the lunch earlier, you know. And we met some up at Cave Springs. It was really cool, you know. And awesome. Super awesome. So that day we went down just a little bit down the road here. And then we shot all the way up to Cave Springs, Georgia. And that took all day. I mean, pretty much all day.
Well, we took a detour. got lost.
Yeah, we got a little lost, but we found our way. We went chasing a sign, and whenever you're doing these yard sales like this, if you chasing signs,
You chasing signs.
I mean, you can chase some signs out in the middle of nowhere and then bypass the whole yard sale. That's what happened to us.
He still got it.
Look at Richard getting all fancy up in the chat. Reek and Flipper, good to have you here, as well as the Currys. But yeah, we found some cool stuff. What happened was, okay, I don't know how much great stuff Chris, Eric, and Rev and them found, because me and Miss Courtney bought it all before they got down here. You know what I mean?
A lot, but then there was a lot that opened and popped up.
Now, we didn't really buy a whole lot that day. We bought some cool stuff, like we got 2 boxes of brand new 1999 Furbies.
Well, we had the car full, so we kind of did buy a lot.
Like probably 200 Furbies, all brand new 1999, and then we bought like 8 Tommy Hilfiger duffel bags, all brand new.
We did end up in a different state.
No, they said they have ended up in different states. Yeah. We bypassed a major chunk of the 411 doing that.
And come out right there almost at Cave Springs.
Yeah. And so the next day, whenever Rev and all them met up at the shop, and Papa Sticks Treasure, he came over Thursday evening, and we chatted here with him in the shop, him and his wife. And then we met up all again that Friday morning, and we went back to the work. We kind of bypassed the 411 because there was quite a few sales we had missed. But on the way up through there, some of them was still closed, so we couldn't hit them. But we went up that way, and then we went back down towards Gadsden. And we only had the cops almost called on us one time, so I guess that was a good day.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Bama kicked butt yesterday. Roll Tide sure did, buddy. Old Texas A&M, they didn't stand a chance.
He said he did. He did okay Saturday morning. All the die-cast cars he bought will be goodbye. You got a deal on them.
Let me tell you this story. So we pulled in. I knew where this sign was pointing to. I knew the subdivision right there. It's all really rich folk.
Hang on just a second. Hey, Rick, thank you for coming.
It's all really, really rich folk like in this area. And I know this one old guy lives in there. His name's Wade. And back when me and Miss Courtney had our shop here in town, he rented a booth from us.
So that's how we knew him.
And I know he's got great collectibles, a big Coca-Cola guy. He's got awesome signs, all kinds of signs. And I said, well, we need to go over here and see what he's got, because I know he's got good stuff.
Chris said, here we go.
So we go, yeah, here. I mean, Chris, we got to tell it, man.
Because nobody filmed it.
We got to tell it. I mean, because that's going to lead up to you buying all them other cars in just a minute. So, we pull up in this thing. I said, we need to go to Wade's house. So we kind of did a U-turn. We all caravan back in there, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 or 6 of us in a line.
I think there's like 7 or 8 of us.
I don't know how many, but there's quite a few of us in a line. And we pull down in this driveway.
Which is a gravel driveway that connects to a
bunch of houses. Yeah. And in the middle, there's like a little, almost like a little grass field looking deal in the middle. So we kind of seen the house over there. So we just pulled up and just kind of pulled off the little gravel thing with all our cars, just kind of like your parking, roadside parking. And this guy comes up on his lawnmower, and he's a hollering, move y'all's car, get out of here, and swinging his fist like this, mad. I mean, he was mad. And
retired good times.
We kind of looked around, like, well, there's nowhere to park here, So we said, okay, we'll move our cars. We were looking around trying to figure out how we're going to all park. Plus, there was other people already there. So we go to get in our cars and move. Well, there's already more cars coming kind of down behind us. And me and Rev was kind of backing up, to back up. Well, my brother, he just kind of went forward and did one of them little loops to pull back out onto the road that connected there. And that old guy, I mean, when he went forward on that lot, he flipped. He put that little lawnmower he was in at, I mean, high speed, and went running right at him. And I seen it coming over through there, so I backed up and went to kind of cut him off, Buddy, that guy was lit. And,
let's just say some not so nice words.
Yeah, there was
cops threatening to get called.
There was a lot of words thrown around there. I mean, it was
worse than get off my lawn.
I mean, listen, well, y'all may not understand this. I mean, rednecks, we look for an opportunity. He was looking for an opportunity, and then I seen that opportunity, and it's just fun to buck up every once in a while. So that's what we did.
Chris
was safe with Eric in the minivan. Eric wasn't gonna do nothing.
He was laughing so hard.
But I got up, and my brother was giving him an exchange of words, and I run over and I told him to get the, out of here, and he started, cussing me, and then.
Funny thing was, we had 7 GoPros,
and not one of them
was going.
And old Rev, he thought there was fixing to be some hands flying, so he was coming in behind me, and he finally drove off on his lawnmower and said, "I'm calling the cops." I said, "Good, call them."
Well, the thing is, the cops around here, they're just as bad as resellers. They'll park on the side of the road, in the middle of the road.
I said, "Call them," and then I realized I didn't need the cops call because I got the warrant, so I mean, I couldn't.
You don't have no warrant.
No. So we went up there, and finally at the yard sale, and by this time I was pretty upset. I couldn't even focus on looking at the yard sale.
He was living.
There was another neighbor over on the other side of him doing the same thing. And that poor old guy, I mean, he couldn't have us. He's old. He's a veteran, he's got Purple Heart sitting out there trying to have a yard sale. He
3 classic cars in his driveway.
He even said, "I can't even." They've been doing this for 2 days, and he can't even have his yard sale for the neighborhood.
Chris said he may caught the end of it.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was sad, really, because this guy couldn't have his yard sale for the lousy neighbors.
I'd have had some words with my neighbors.
So anyhow, we ended up leaving from there. Well, then the next sale where Chris bought all these old cars, we pulled up in this guy's lot up on the hill, and I want y'all to imagine Joe Dirt, okay? A NASCAR-looking Joe Dirt standing out in the middle of this field, and he's out there twirling, going, "Bring it on in, pull on in," and missing half his teeth. I mean, awesome redneck out there. And my guy there, was laughing at him. I said, "Man," I said, "you don't care about your grass." He said, "No, brother, it'll grow back." And it was awesome. He was like, "Just get on out here and park wherever." Well, then he gets over and Chris walks up to the table there, and he had all these like die-cast cars and stuff, and Chris ended up getting a pretty good deal on that, but it was hilarious. I mean, that guy was out there in that field. We pulled up just to spin in point going, "Come on in, pull up here."
He didn't have a Hemi.
Oh, it was great. It was great. So that right there, it picked my mood right up just talking to that guy and seeing him out there doing that. It was hilarious.
But the next 6 yard sales, it's still being talked about. And any chance Rev got, he did this big old loop in people's yards.
Yeah, Rev. Every time he'd pull in, he'd do like a huge U-turn. Funny stuff. It was great. And, yeah, it was great. I mean, we wasn't doing nothing wrong to that old guy. He was just an ornery old man out there trying to protect his now dead grass
because it's cold.
With a big old roll tide round up right in the center of it.
What's funny was Eric said, "I'll take you and your lawnmower."
Yeah, Eric said, "I'll pick you and your lawnmower up and throw you in a creek." But stories like that, I mean, that's what makes trips fun,
It was a wild weekend.
It was great. And then we go up to Eric's that night because he rented a cabin. And, I mean, you just about need an oxygen mask to get up there. He was so high up.
Which, we're used to it.
And, I mean, we was out there standing out there talking. You could just about see the satellite eye level coming around the mountain up there. I mean, we was high up there. And he had some neighbors. I got to download that media. He had some neighbors up there. And, buddy, they was having themselves a party, wasn't they?
They were already, this one woman, I guess it was her birthday. I think that's what they said. And she was already lit, like
she was running around with a witch hat on. I mean, just
with like a 6-foot-long selfie stick.
Crazy
and
people.
A glass of wine.
He said he offered Eric $100 to do a donut in the dude's yard. How did the barbecue? Yep, that was. So we went over to Eric's that night. We had everybody kind of brought some food up. Eric and his family made some awesome dishes. We Rev and everybody brought something up there, and we kind of eat and had us a bite together, hung out for a little bit, had the live show, which was kind of blurry, I guess. Oh, honest Abe cursed it. And so we went up there and did that, and then we got down there, it was what, about 9:30 or so. And then that night, me and my brother, we came back to the shop here because we had to go uptown and set up for the barbecue cook-off the next morning. So
they dropped me off at the house. I
dropped Miss Courtney off at the house so she could go to sleep. Me and my brother came over here at the shop, and we started trimming our meats, went uptown, set everything up, got the cooker up there and all that kind of stuff. And it was about like 12:30, 12:45. We got back and we said, well, we can sleep for a couple hours, and then we'll go back over there, say about 4 in the morning, and get started, light the cooker, that kind of deal. So we really didn't get any sleep that night, me and my brother. He stayed here at the, no, it was my knee. Oh. He stayed here at the shop that night, was going to try to sleep. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to burn my couch back there because he said he slept in a nude on my couch. So we probably, if y'all need a good couch, I'll hook you up.
Robert Holmes is here.
Trimming your meat. Yeah, our barbecue meat, buddy. Like pork butts, ribs, that kind of deal. Chicken, you know. And it was like everyone was in. Oh, that's funny. But we got over there. It was like what? We got done about, you know, come back over here that morning to pick him up Saturday morning, and we went up there and started cooking.
It was like 3:30-ish this time now.
It was like 3:45. We got back over here. Yeah. So we went up there and cooked our meat and everything. And competition, the festival it went really, really well. We got up there and then Eric came over for the awards during that time and hung out a little bit. And by this time, Chris and Nicotine Rev had already headed back.
I think Chris was almost home, or he said he just got home or something.
Yeah, it was around that time. But we got up there, me and my brother, we cooked. I let him cook with me on my cooker because he's from Indiana, you know. So we said, well, come on down here and we'll compete against each other, but we'll share, you know, the cook tent and the grill and everything like that. Tables. And that joker beat me on my own smoker. Y'all hear me? We get up there at awards, okay? They called third place winner. Went up there and I knew, I said, man, our boxes were on point. Me and Miss Courtney's cooked a bunch of competitions.
Well, here's the thing. They didn't, like, section off the judges. So you could actually see the judges.
Watch the judges eat your food.
You could watch their reaction. Box number 9, we noticed had aluminum foil in the box.
Which they said was okay, but really it ain't.
Really it's not.
But anyhow, so we get up there. They called number 3. He went up there and got his check. And I knew our boxes were on point. Our meat was cooked, outstanding. The flavor was great. And I knew we was, you know, gonna win this joker. They called, and I'm expecting second place to either be me or my brother, and I was expecting to walk, you know, at first place. It's just kind of what I figured. He was gonna take second, I was gonna take first. But they called second place, and it wasn't either one of ours names. I said, uh-oh. I said, I'm sorry, Brandon, but you just ain't gonna win. What I was thinking. Then they called first place, and it was my brother. Called my brother's name. So he went up there. He won the whole thing. First place.
Then he got
grand champion. $500. And then he gets up there and they asked him everything. And he hollers out. And he said, I beat that guy on his own cooker. Now, he didn't holler that out. But he won it. Sure did first place. It was awesome.
Killing Kisses says just diet with bleach and sell it for a custom sofa.
There we go.
Yeah, good couch tomorrow. Great channel.
Oh, thank you.
Looks like I'm going to have to move. Y'all are having all the fun.
We are, man. We have a blast. So, yeah, y'all go over to Smoking Flip's channel and tell him a huge congratulations. Because, he won $500 for cooking, which was awesome. And I got to keep the leftovers, so I'm happy.
The couch sounds like the tax right off now. Get you sleep.
Nah, I don't think he did. Maybe not. He switched to meat. Nah. He's a good cook. If y'all hadn't seen like his Instagram or his personal Facebook, he is an excellent cook. You gotta be kidding. That's his Facebook, I think, and y'all can see some of it. But it was awesome. Sure was awesome. But that was a great time. And then as soon as the cook-off was over, we loaded up, made it back to the house in time to watch the Alabama game. Roll Tide. So we watched that. And then I watched last night. I watched Georgia put the whooping on Auburn.
I fell asleep before the Auburn-Georgia game.
And I mean, just to commemorate that, we got us a thing for the shop. I mean, just
no, we didn't get it for the shop.
Y'all see that upcoming. Did you charge for using your box? Nah. Now he split the prize money with me. He sure did, because we was hard at work. We got the chicken on the grill right now. Awesome.
Papa Sticks is in here.
Yep, there's Mr. That guy. He bought a lot of stuff.
Did y'all manage to cram 2 vans in one? I'm curious how they stacked that.
A lot of stuff. And it was awesome to meet y'all. Did you get that on GoPro?
We did do some of the cooking on the GoPro.
Yeah, a lot of the time though, like while we were there actually getting close to turn, they had the radio station right next to us, so I couldn't really film a whole lot because they were blaring music.
Copyrighted.
And y'all wouldn't have been able to hear me talk anyway. And then during the turn-ins, we all three were so busy. I mean, we couldn't even look at the camera.
Brandon got some.
But we did get some of it, a lot of it on GoPro, and it'll be on our channels. So it was pretty awesome. Georgia's dad's coming this Saturday. Go Vols. Who should we bet on that game? I think Georgia.
I don't know. Let me go look at the statistics.
Georgia gonna stick it to them. Georgia's gonna put it to you, Chris.
How did y'all manage to find more room?
Man, y'all must have had to rent a truck. I'm talking about
a trailer. Matthew is here.
Good to have you here, Matthew. He's in Tennessee near Fort Campbell. He's up north then. Awesome. Did the girls have a great weekend? They sure did. What day was it? Thursday, when me and my brother and Miss Courtney went out, our youngest went with us yard selling all day. And then the next day, whenever we met up with Rev, Chris, Eric, and Papa Sticks came over, both of my daughters went with us then.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we went over to Eric's that night, all the kids had a blast together. They were outside with Eric's brother-in-law, which is, that guy's
and his
awesome.
Sister, I think.
Like, he reminds me of me. Like, he's awesome. He got a little bit of crazy to him, but he's awesome. And he was outside with the kids during that whole live show. He basically watched our kids, his kids, Rev's kids all outside with him. They was building fires, roasting marshmallows. So,
no, it was
props to him.
It was baby back ribs, pork butt, and a whole chicken.
Yeah, this wasn't a sanctioned event like KCBS like we usually do.
It's just a little town event.
And this was just the first annual unsanctioned town event here in our town. And we had to cook it, because it was first annual and it's barbecue contest.
And it was really cheap entry.
It was $25 to enter. And then our mayor, he owns a butcher shop. So the city supplied all the meat for free. And we got t-shirts, $25. I couldn't say no to that. And it was a blast hanging out with my brother, cooking. And I learned a lot. He learned a lot. So, it was good all the way around. Sure was.
I didn't have to learn anything.
Miss Courtney was on top of it.
Because we did it for so long. How did it compare to the 127?
The 411 is it's
more yard sale related.
Yeah, it's more yard sales than like vendors, I would say.
Where 127 is more vendors and collectors.
Whenever you're like on the meetups we did, like we're not going out there expecting to find we're not trying to find the holy grail deals.
We'd rather have somebody in our group.
It's more about just hanging out, with each other, looking for stuff. Because when you're in a caravan of 7 cars
or more,
that's kind of hard navigating. You can't really hit every sale, and then when you hit sales, it's not like
make sure there's enough parking.
Like you're not really rushing. You know what I mean? You're having a good time. So Friday, that's what we did. We had a great time. Thursday, we had a great time. But if you come on the 411 like Papa Sticks, and you got a day or two by yourselves where you can just hit them out.
Stop on your way in.
Like we did on Thursday, kind of. And then Saturday, today we did a little. you can find some really, really good deals and really good prices.
You should have tagged along this time.
Heck yeah, man. It's fun. It's a great time. We'd love to have you. Anytime you come to here, man, you're more than welcome. Crash on the couch at the shop. It's open to you, buddy.
Normally it's busier than what it was.
Yeah.
It kind of slacked this year compared to what it did last year. Where
we're at to find the deals, we would need to get like to Gadsden, but we had to hit sales around here because they hadn't been hit yet. And then here there'll be like a stretch of like 10 miles where there's not any sales because you got to make it to like the next little town. So I mean,
or the next big field.
Yeah. But I mean, we found some good, awesome stuff, and we had a great time. That's the main thing, you know.
Yes, we're gonna try to get a lot listed today through the three platforms. I'm getting tongue-tied.
Yeah, Miss Courtney's gonna start on Macari too. I don't know how much we'll get listed today, but over the next week I'm gonna be hammering them out. I mean, we got a lot. I bought those like what size are they?
What?
Those models. The big action cars, like the 164, I think scale. I bought a bunch of those. I bought creepy dolls.
With no eyes.
I got to show y'all one of these creepy dolls.
Steven said I had a yard sale during the 127, but the sheriff kept running people off the parking on shoulder.
I'm telling the sheriff what he can do.
I'm not 100% sure on Macari, but I'm going to try it. I mean, it can't be much harder than Poshmark.
So, y'all, I'm working on that video, guys.
Eric's here. He's still driving. Don't text and drive, Eric.
Well, we're riding now. Awesome. He's riding. He ain't driving. We was talking about y'all a while ago.
And our wonderful story.
And then we was talking about your great brother-in-law, how he watched all the children outside and built a bonfire and did all that.
Creepy Abe in the background.
I mean, awesome of him.
Chris said it's 24th scale.
Check that thing out, man. Look at this. It ain't got no eyeballs.
Woody's driving.
Huh?
Woody's driving.
Awesome. Yeah, that guy is awesome. Sure is. Like, we just met the guy this one weekend. Like, the day I met him was the day it happened. And I could have went up to him, I'm sure, and asked him, said, hey, man, come over here and let's stomp this guy. And he would have had my back. I know he would have. I mean, he's that kind of feller.
Papa Stick said we had a great time, got to hang out with great people.
This right here was in there, too. And this right here is pretty awesome. Y'all check that out. It's like a wizard Santa Claus.
He's not as creepy as the dolls.
See that Joker? So I had to get them, and I got a bunch of them. So that's some awesome stuff. I had to show them. I couldn't say no to them creepy dolls.
Sorry, excuse me.
Miss Courtney caught the Rona while we were here.
I did not. I just sneezed.
Creepy doll, like in a horror movie. Yeah, I got 5 of them.
4 and that creepy Santa.
And this woman, was it a woman or a man? This fella
there's no eyeballs before or after.
I seen them dolls, and I pulled one out, and I looked at it, and I said, hey, how much for your dolls? And there's 5 in the box.
He said he offered to shoot him with the paintball gun.
He did. He said, we'll buy that, and he said, you drive, and I'll shoot him. He sure did. And if I would see if a studio wanted to buy, yeah, no, I got a bunch of 5 of them. And I said, how much for the dolls? They said, 5 of them in there. He said, $5 a piece, or if you buy them all, $25.
There's only 5 in a box.
I looked up at Reb and I said, trying to check my math, and he kind of gave me the same look. And I said, how about $20? And if I buy them all, then I get the deal. She said, nope. And then I opened up one and seen how creepy it was. I said, deal, 25. So we picked that joker up.
No, the dolls are creepier. They're right up there with the clowns.
Dr. Pepper keeps the heart running. I seen Mr. Frank Hall Jr. is in the house. Came in here. Good to have you here as well. And did you find any creepy clowns? I'm jumping ahead. I'm sorry. Did you sell a lot at your mom's yard sale?
It was his grandmother's. And
She's been killing it.
I think she's done pretty well.
Yeah, she's done pretty well, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has.
She made a pretty good bit, she said.
Yep. She's still out there selling now, as a matter of fact. We're gonna try to maybe set her up in like one of these storage units we have around here to have sales out of. And I don't know, we'll see. I think I know someone that could find the eyes for them. I don't like eyes for them. I mean, they're more creepy without the eyes.
They're still in a box on a shelf where I can't see them, so they're okay.
They're awesome.
They're creepy.
Awesome.
Creepy. No, we didn't find any. Well, we've seen a few clowns, but we kind of just skimmed past them real fast.
I didn't see no clowns.
I did. I didn't tell you.
Well, I seen that creepy clown mask.
Yeah, I'm talking about actual clown.
My brother found fossil. Ooh. Somebody just bought something. I ain't heard a cha-ching like that in a while. Sold an iPod.
Okay. Oh, okay. 5 a piece, but if you get them all, 35.
Yeah, it was about the math of it. I mean, it was crazy. She made out like she was giving me a deal if I bought the whole box.
I bet that sounds like a ton of fun.
We watching you cleaning a few hundred rock sets. Say that for me. Can do good sometimes. Sup, man? Good to have you here, Mr. Cajun Reseller.
Bye, Chizzy.
Chizzy, have a good one, man. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us.
Have y'all heard of the 100-mile yard sale in Georgia this weekend? Peanut sale or something?
No, where's it at in Georgia? I need to know. I don't want creepy. Creepy stuff. If you selling anything on eBay, it looks creepy. But
ask Brandon if he's giving loans.
Y'all know what that noise was? Did y'all hear it?
Cancellation request.
Buyer wants to cancel.
What was his reason?
His reason was he's a dummy.
Find the Auburn targets.
Yes, I did actually. I got one hanging up ready to rock.
But yeah, we passed on a lot of Auburn stuff.
How you gonna buy something and say you didn't mean to buy it?
But I don't know.
Some people, man, they just let anybody on eBay. Chris, you guys know everybody has went home. Eric left out, I guess, today, didn't he?
Yep. Yeah, because Woody's driving.
Yep.
And Brandon's still driving.
Yep, Brandon, he left out this afternoon, really. So he's on his way back now. They're on the road. Just landed in Atlanta, Johnny. 5-hour layover before heading home to Baton Rouge.
We've had several cancels this week.
Hey.
Sean said his 4-year-old was on his phone and bought it.
That's the excuse you usually get, ain't it?
They left at 6 a.m.
Yeah, they had a nice place up there. Beautiful cabin, beautiful place. We were outside walking down it was on a hill. Not a hill, a huge mountain. And we walked down there with some baby deer walking across the thing, so that was awesome.
I'm gonna Google it, see where it's at.
Unidalia.
Yeah.
That's Myron Mixon's hometown. Sure is. You know the barbecue pitmaster guy? Kissed the ring, that dude?
We got a return this week saying it didn't work. Got it back used.
How many people, man?
That's true.
Yeah, I would too. I have found, though, people are starting to, if they don't pay, just cancel them. They're saying buyer asked for it.
100 peanut packing yard sale.
Interesting. I need to see how far that is away from us. We finished filling the van yet. That van was already full, man.
You said you had a load and a half.
I don't know how you could fit Y'all in the car, y'all bought so much stuff. They had this van, and I mean, they had barrels in it, and they had the barrels like stacked. That joker was full.
D Nation is here.
Hey, good to have you here. We're in Blue Springs, Alabama now. Awesome. I need to look. I'll look that up when we get off of here. That's not true. Not true. Oh, JC was dropping them passes just like them Georgia receivers. I mean, I thought for a minute I was watching the real thing. Yeah, we got up there to throw that football some, and the way we were throwing it, kind of running down the side of this gravel mountain. I mean, I was just standing still and almost fell on that thing, much less running. And of course, everybody had to run to catch the football when we ran through it and get it on GoPro. So we was hoping one of us was gonna crash and burn, but I mean, undoubtedly, Chris.
Well, Red did the first time. He got hit in the back of the head.
Me and Chris are the only ones that can catch football.
That's true.
Well, Rev ain't in here, so I can't dig on Rev.
He did catch it like the third time.
He ain't here to defend himself.
No, we couldn't film a whole lot outside of there either. Because the neighbors.
We did one pass each, and me and Chris were tired. We said, "Nope, ain't catching me falling or missing." Yeah, Chris. I mean, Eric said he was on the phone the whole time, and Chris said, "Eric, it's your time." Eric's over on the phone. I don't even know if he was really on the phone.
He was on the phone.
Because shortly after he was off the phone.
He may have got a shipper to ship though. She was having problems with the demo.
Y'all made it through the weekend. Barely. Now we had a great time. Jason Neal, aloha.
Rev catches like the Falcons.
Nah, they was a catching them. I was just digging at them.
He can't catch. He's a Georgia fella.
That's what I was thinking. He couldn't throw neither. No, they could throw. I can't say nothing. Rev got an arm.
Couple of pickers.
Good to have you here, Rob and Lisa. And email sent. Awesome, man. I'll get on there as soon as it's over and we'll work something out with that. I can't.
Well, we were waiting. They were actually waiting on Brandon to get there. That's why they played football.
Yeah, we said, okay, everybody will meet up at Eric's up there at 5 o'clock, and it's about a 45-minute drive from here up to the top of Mount Everest up there. So we going up through there driving. I called Brandon. I said, hey, we heading up there. You ready? He said, I'm just now cooking. What? So he ended up showing up like an hour late, wasn't it?
No, I think it was like.
I mean, we was about just to eat plain buns, but he showed up. It was great. Nice. You guys are back live on Sunday. Hey, thank you so much, Richard. That's awesome, man. Sure do appreciate that. Yep, we live Sunday, ain't we? We're back on it.
We're a little bit later today because it's
been crazy. Yeah. And I had to go back there and Scotch guard and clean my couch. Thank you, Richard.
Tables.
Still driving back from Tennessee. Cool. We had a great day yard sale yesterday. Awesome. So much fun. Yeah, it was a blast. Absolute blast.
I think Abe is the one that creeped most of us out.
Yeah. In the back of y'all will see it on OBX's channel and probably a little bit on each channel, but he had a huge Abraham Lincoln poster, like picture, right up over the door, like completely out of place. And that joker's eyes, you can walk one side of the cabin, his eyes move.
I think there's one in the group chat, a picture of it.
Crazy looking thing. Howdy from Tampa, Florida. How many of y'all met up?
Okay, y'all look at this. Maybe it'll.
Look at that joker. That was a huge picture right above the. Can you zoom it out?
I did zoomed out. That's just what Eric put on.
Huge thing of honest tape sitting up there, man.
We had quite a bit of people.
It was me, Miss Courtney.
Okay, well there's four of us.
Hold on. Rev and Nikki D and their crew. Eric and his crew. Chris, my brother and his crew. Me and Courtney. Papa Sticks, Treasures. And then we met a couple of different viewers along the way on Thursday. But actually in the caravan, it was just, that our group. Chris said he thinks there's 22 of us counting the kids.
I'm glad you counted it. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. What do you say? Your live's a lot clearer.
Lincoln following us around is pretty weird.
Yeah, it was.
It was weird.
It was crazy. It was completely out of place.
Louis here.
Hold on, scroll up for a minute.
But your live's a lot clearer than ours was Friday night for sure.
That's because, man, we was so high up there, you had to wait on that satellite circle back around. And there wasn't no goats up there for us to hook the thing up with. Abe keeping us honest.
Abe was just kind of creepy.
We bought a dragon collection yesterday. That's awesome.
What
kind of dragon collection? Like Dungeon Dragons or just dragons?
Don't sell ladders on eBay. There are too many matches.
I sold a pretty good ladder not that long ago. A Zippo.
But it was a Georgia ladder. Holly.
West Virginia. Take me home.
24, including that horn.
One of you guys.
It was just the way, I guess, the light hit it or something.
I think it was golden at some point.
Because that eye was so dark in the actual picture, it's hard to. It was just.
Or y'all could have possibly been seeing the fire that they were building outside. Okay, because whenever I walked out there, they were getting firewood and stuff together, and I heard the drunk woman next door holler and say something about he was making a Girl Scout fire, and we were sitting on the couch during that live, and there was a huge boulder next to the window, and I could see flames coming up over.
Next thing you know, it's
huge. Buddy, he put it to her, son. He had that fire going.
Sounds like it's fun. Did you get any video of the football game?
Football game. Alabama?
Of us watching the game?
Whenever we was out there talking.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there is some. It was just kind of us out there. Rev was throwing it and saying.
Rev and Nikki T should have some footage. I think Chris has some. We have some.
Yeah, there may be some. It just kind of go along and don't fall. And if you fall, it's going to be every 5 seconds on my YouTube video.
Poor JC hammering right into that tree.
Yeah. Rev threw it long one time, and JC, his boy, he was going to get that ball. He ran into this tree, man, broke it right in half.
It was a little magnolia tree, so it wasn't
about that big around.
How big is your death pile? Well, it just grew.
Yep, it's pretty good size now. I'm actually had to take over a shelf. We met up with Kat and our room, and Brady and Sarah, and shopped together. We had a blast. Reseller get together. That's awesome. Yeah, they are. It's always fun whenever you can meet up with your friends and go hit some sales and just have a blast. That's awesome, y'all. My shed should be here later this week. Too much stuff piled up in the house. Yeah, it don't take long, does it? Here's the thing. I apologize to y'all. Undoubtedly, our shop looks like a Walmart Supercenter on these videos and a Dollar General in person. Our camera angle, I guess, is wrong. I don't know.
Everyone is picking on Georgia. We have been in Alabama for 5 days, and we're almost run over a donkey and a cow.
Free range.
As far as we know, Chris still has it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
safe and sound.
He said as soon as his wife Shannon opened the door, he tooted it. Toot.
Chris, you roll down your window and just honk it the whole way home?
I think we're gonna swear off by him for a while. I can't do it. They should call Rev George from here on. We'd love to see that video. Yeah, we're gonna be getting them up soon. I'm sure they'll be popping up here anytime now. Our movie, we're doing like an hour-long movie this time, maybe longer. I don't know. And I'll try to have it up maybe tomorrow. I'll have to wait and see how shipping is tomorrow morning. It's a lot to edit. I was taking the first day I had like 70 clips. I think I had like 90 the next day.
To bring my inventory and did a video with Carol's Creative Corner, spend time together.
That's awesome, man. It's always good to meet up with folks.
We did almost hit a donkey and a cow, though.
I wouldn't doubt it down there in South Bama, man.
I was in Anniston a few years back. That's because, well, no, Anniston should have they had a liquor license in Gadsden.
Got you some of that moonshine.
Yeah.
Some of that muscadine wine.
I'm surprised the horn is still in one piece. I like how you got in trouble and had to wrap up your Darth Vader, though, with 2 rolls of tape.
I thought that was Chris as packing up, man. I don't know what we're talking about, though.
I filled 2 memory cards.
Wow. Yeah, it's a lot of editing to do. I hope somebody got that crazy old man on that lawnmower, though.
Chris will have to let us know.
We
could always just go back, but it wouldn't be near as funny.
Just go back. I wonder if he's having a yard sale today.
I ain't scared.
But yeah, we had a super blast. I mean, it was awesome time. Got to hang out with everybody. Got to see the little baby niece.
Simply Dana.
Hey, good to have you here as well, Simply Dana.
I got him yelling at the neighbor, I think.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Anything's better than nothing.
There was a lot of yelling there for a little bit, for a few seconds, and then he'd drive off on his lawnmower and come right back.
Eric's at Roundup.
Yeah, Brandon said I did a donut in his yard on the way out of town this morning. I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like there are more of the long yard sales in the mid to east coast. I live in Northern California. I know here locally to us, there is 3 a year that goes on. There is the Highway 11 sale,
which is the antique yard sale.
They call that the antique yard sale because, I mean, it's just full of antiques. And it runs multi-state along the Highway 11. And then the 127 sale, which happens, around the middle of the year. And then the Highway 411 sale happens in October. So there's usually 3 within, we can hit the roads within, at the longest, 15 minutes from us every year here. And I mean, outside of that, though, this year here, there has been no yard sales hardly because of the COVID, the coronavirus. But we did. It was cool for like Nikki D and Rev and everybody to see what, like, the stuff on our videos in real life, because we were out at the Kmart parking lot. And Nikki T said, "Isn't that where you bought that stinking dog or that stinking vacuum cleaner?" I said, "Yeah, right there's where it was sitting. Smell like dog crap." So I mean, that was cool. And our shop is a lot smaller in person.
Or so we've been told.
So
by multiple people.
30 feet wide and 45 feet long. It's what we're working with right up here in the front.
I don't think I'm fully recovered yet.
No, it's been a long few days.
Long weekend.
By yesterday evening, my brother, he was goofy. He was tired.
He was past goofy.
And I was too. I was exhausted. See, he said a lot smaller. Maybe you just a lot bigger.
Russell's in here.
Good to have you here, Yeah, haven't we done today?
No, different.
Different Russell. Good to have you here. And smaller but super nice. I was jealous for sure. Cleaning up inventory, selling lights on Facebook Marketplace works well. Courtney needs
I could go for one right now.
Yeah, I got to take care of Miss Courtney.
What a great time. Enjoyed sitting behind the curtain. Yep.
Yeah, we did too. I mean, I can't say enough great. He's resemble that Mark. I kid, man. We had a great time though. It was fun, real fun, wasn't it? Yesterday we showed up here though, and there was a ambulance in front of here. There's cars, people screaming out in front of the shop here.
Well, that guy wouldn't let us in our parking lot.
We about couldn't even get in our own shop, but there was a lady out there. I don't know how she is now, but I think she worked with the lady next door, Miss Lisa. And she was seizing up in her car. I don't know what was going on, but we give our prayers to them. And if she watches this, our prayers are with you, Lisa. It was bad. I don't know what happened, though, but it was bad. Looked horrible.
Some weird news.
I had a request to auction moon pies. Interesting.
That's because if you buy them online, they want like $10 to ship one little tiny box of moon pies.
I love moon pies. I was drinking this glass bottle of Dr. Pepper. Them things are pretty good too. I love Dr. Pepper. I like Coke better though. I haven't. How's y'all's weekend sales going so far? I run a constant sale on my eBay store, and during this whole yard sale, it ended undoubtedly last Wednesday, and I didn't find out about it till last night that I didn't restart it, so our sales are dragging. Plus, I hadn't listed in a while. So we got to get that back rolling. So we got a list today. I got a lot to list now, though, thankfully. I got a lot of cars.
I think you bought more of the big, higher priced items than what I did.
Who?
You. Like, because you bought the cars, the Furbies.
Yeah, every time my brother, I'd see him up there looking at something, I'd go up there and buy it right out from under him. He was over there. They had 2 boxes of these Furbies, one in our tent, one over here, and he said, "How much is your Furby?" She said, $5 a piece, and there's probably, I don't know how many in a box, a lot of them. So I went over to the other one, scanned it, and I seen what them jokers are selling for, so I went back over there, and he was scanning them. I bought them jokers. Then we traded out a box, and we went to this one yard sale, and there was a Suzuki guitar thing laying there, and I said, "There's a Suzuki." He jerked that joker up, buddy. I mean, that's the fastest I ever seen him move.
The double-decker moon pies aren't as good as the regular. To me, they're not.
Sales are good with his weekend slow. I think I had one cancel, so let's see.
Johnny said he had steady sales, but it's slow this weekend. Brandon said he sold his first item of the week.
We got 7 going out as of now, since we shipped Friday evening.
Yep.
So basically just Saturday.
The weekend.
Yeah.
Chris is here.
And I'm waiting on payment for a guy that bought something undoubtedly a month ago, and I haven't done a case on yet.
Just cancel it like he did with us that one time.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that. If somebody don't pay, go through the steps and open up the case. Don't just select a reason buyer asked to cancel the items and then do that. I mean, you could get hemmed up for it, but I just did it.
Kyle and Chris here. Kyle says, "Howdy, y'all. Speaking of Facebook Marketplace, I got banned for selling a 90s military helmet, if you can believe it." Stop and restart.
You know what? I can believe that. That's the sad part of it. Yeah, I do that every so often. I think I do mine like every 10 days or something. And then I also tweak with the percentage a little bit. It's just mine's because I didn't start my sale back up till yesterday. I hadn't listed in over a week. So I got a list. Now I'm going to have to see if I can find moon pies up here. Y'all gonna have me having to go find moon pies.
We're gonna be driving an hour and a half.
I'm at 9 crickets this weekend.
We got 20 going out.
Man. Yeah, they bought a lot.
A lot.
So I wished I could find the stuff that guy finds.
Hostess. I'm not a real big fan of Hostess.
Not since they got bought out and started back up. Their ding-dangs used to be good.
Ding-dangs and twonkies.
Ding-dangs and twonkies, but they ain't no more. Had somebody not pay recently, went through the steps, and now that buyer's blocked. Yeah, that's usually the way to do it. Just go through you got to wait, I think, 2 days before you can open up the case, and then you open up the case, and you got to wait 4 more days, and then you can close the case and block them and relist them.
Brother says pick and save has moon pies.
But in total transparency, honesty, if they don't pay after 2 days, generally, I'm just canceling it.
Chris got 11.
I was doing the cases there for a while, but now I just cancel. I'm not waiting those 4 days.
He went to the steps and he blocked the buyer.
I've had someone buy a jewelry cleaner twice and didn't pay for it. I think so. It's just someone trying to sell theirs. You know what I've had a lot of recently? Like, I'll sell something, and then another username will ask me to cancel the order so they can, I guess, can make me think just to cancel it and then they can buy it. That's happened quite a few times here in the past month. Like, I don't know if scammers are kicking up or what, but it's crazy. I just usually ignore them whenever I get those messages. And that if you're not looking at it, if you don't like, if you get a message that says, "Hey, can you please cancel?" Don't just go in there and cancel. Make sure the usernames match up, because I know we can all get ahead of ourselves and just go in there and cancel it. But I mean, it was an item that sold one morning, like an hour, and I was already shipping, so I just threw it in a bubble mail, printed it out, and then within an hour he was saying, "Hey, I didn't mean to buy it, cancel it." And I thought, well, that thing's already on my porch, so then I went back and looked, 2 totally different usernames. So make sure y'all check that if that happens to y'all. But
my guess would be Poshmark or Mercari.
Yeah, you can't put anything like that on eBay. I don't know if they have those same rules for Poshmark or Mercari. Yeah. That may be a local type deal. Good afternoon, Justin. Good to have you here as well. A pair of shoes I sold was delivered 7 days later. She said she was angry because outside of the packaging was wet and dirty and she threw it away. I would say, I threw your money away. That's what I'd say.
You gotta do cases so they get strikes.
Yeah, I do too. I do sometimes, but I mean most of the time I don't.
First one was Juan from Spain. Second was Juan from Germany.
I mean, in reality, that they're just gonna make another account, so those strikes really don't hurt them. I would rather just cancel so I can get my item up and sell it in the next 4 days.
That's a good final value feedback.
Y'all gonna hit my thumbs down. You're gonna say I'm a terrible person. I just say buyer request to cancel, and I cancel that joker. That way I don't get dinged for it. And if something comes up with it, then I'll take the lick. But so far, ain't nobody done nothing.
Selling busted items is hard, but selling the good parts out of it is gold.
Man, ain't that something? I know Commonwealth, he sells a lot of parts.
They're almost in Raleigh.
Man, y'all flying. Woo!
How fast is Woody driving?
I sent out one sold. I immediately received a cancel stating they thought someone was making them an offer on their item. Ain't that something? Yeah, I could see that, because I know sometimes I'll get those item offers sent to me because I clicked on an item I was researching or fixing to sell similar, and somehow it puts me as a watcher, and I'm not really watching it though, but I get the offer, so I could see that.
I do that with Poshmark sometimes, and they send me random offers. It's a little slow.
Yeah, that thing's crazy. But yeah, that's generally how I handle that. I mean, it's not the right way to do it. It's just the way I do it. I mean,
it is what it is.
Right. But I mean, I'm not canceling within a day. Usually it's like 3 or 4, 5, 6 days. Probably about 3. Still right at 3 hours to go. Man, y'all are moving. Ain't they?
He got to be doing 80 or 90 or
up to 6.
Tapping that minivan past 1.
6, 7, 8, 9. No, y'all must not have stopped none. I got my hat, by the way.
I don't know if he's talking about Eric or us. We didn't send Sean a hat.
I don't think I did. I ain't sent out nobody a hat.
I couldn't tell you what we've sent out here lately.
A whole lot of nothing.
A lot of games.
I say shit and then say sorry. Some people though. I mean, you just got to do what whatever y'all are comfortable with and how you want to run your business. That kind of deal, right?
Yep. Oh, he won a hat from Eric.
It's Briggs and Stratton hat. Cool.
Y'all got any final questions you want to know? Oh, no.
Go LSU. Figured I would have to. Figured I'd have to give you some money to say this. That's funny, man. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Y'all did put the hurting on old Vanderbilt yesterday. I give that to you. Which I'm pretty sure the county high school football team could have did that, but I mean, y'all still did it.
On vacation mode, have 10 to ship since Saturday.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
They passed our shop on Friday. Why didn't you shoot us a message?
Just shop on Friday. Man. I'm glad you didn't break in. Thank you. Where were we at Friday? Oh, Friday. That's whenever we was all meeting up. I mean, we was all out.
But we all split about lunch. So, I mean, depending on what time you passed.
Man, you could have met the whole crew.
You wouldn't have bothered us.
No, man. We'd have loved to meet up. We would have loved to meet up with you. Next time you come through, hit us up. We can take you out to the Sonic or the Taco Bell or something. Man,
there's not much around here to eat.
Yeah, and apparently our best place is just mediocre.
You got any final questions or anything you want to ask about the yard sale meetup? Or
y'all will be seeing the video. I will have it done tomorrow.
He's been editing
give you my
video
word.
footage for a while.
More people to run over that man's grass. Yeah, man, you could see.
Yeah.
Could have been a part of that. Decks and docks were pretty good. Docks and decks. Yeah, that place ain't been open long, have they?
And then there's Taco Bell. There's always Taco Bell.
Yep. Yeah, next time you come through, hit us up for sure. If nothing else, just come hang by the shop with us, right? I'll put you to work.
Say Taco Bell.
I got a lot of listings to do. Sure is. But yeah, it was a great weekend. Really, really fun. We still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Not just for editing, but listing.
I think here in the next 2 weeks, we're gonna try to make a trip up to Indiana.
Hey, so Deb said, when is the next meetup?
Probably up in Indiana in about 2 weeks, maybe. Near Indianapolis.
Chris, that's everywhere around here. That's not just KFC.
We got we do got a KFC now.
Yeah. Every place is real stingy with napkins.
Can't get no napkins. Can't get no ketchup.
Like, we ate Sonic for lunch and they put like 2 napkins in the bag.
And not a lick of ketchup. We eat like a banya. Yeah, I like a banyas. That's pretty good.
That's the only decent Mexican place other than Taco Bell.
And Taco Bell is doing away with the Mexican pizza. So,
I couldn't even tell you where the closest Del Taco is. So
I will not be eating Taco Bell after next month. You should have told that old man you were planning and zoning. No, I told him I was going to stomp that butt. That's what I told him. No, I didn't.
No ketchup.
The ketchup. Lee's famous recipe.
I don't even know
Lee's famous recipe. I've heard of that.
Is that a barbecue place?
I don't think so. I heard a guy say he sold. I believe it. I know there's a McDonald's sauce pack they did back around 2010. It was like a barbecue sauce pack you could buy, forget the flavor, but that joker was selling on eBay for like $10,000. What was it? I can't remember.
Was it cheap?
Some kind of McDonald's sauce packet. It was like a really limited edition deal.
I thought it was cheap.
And you could only get it like in California. I don't remember what it was.
You just use your sleeve or the end of your shirt.
I love that stupid Mexican pizza too, man. I'll eat that or chicken chalupa. And they doing away with it, so.
And I think the quesadilla.
Yeah, because they want to save money on packaging.
But if y'all looked recently, they're coming out with a jalapeno piñor wine.
Yeah, they're in the wine business now. So they're saving the world by not selling Mexican pizzas because they're saving the packaging, but they're in the wine business.
Taco Bell is gringo taco, according to Mexicans.
I don't give a crap if they put my Mexican pizza in a package or not. Put it in a plastic bag for all I care, but don't quit selling that joker.
Lee's is the best in Kentucky.
Lee's. Need to hit that place up on our way up. napkins became precious. I just used my hand.
There you go.
Yep, I think that was it.
Rick said, see y'all later, football time. Bye, Rick. Thank you.
Have a good one, man. 359 here and being really disappointed to get rid of the enchilada.
What's the enchilada?
I don't know.
That must have just been limited to Vegas.
I don't know. It sounds good, though. I don't know what it is, but enchilada just sounds good. $8. Them jokers are what? $3.59 here?
Yeah, I don't know where you're buying tacos.
$3.59 in Center, Alabama. They're delicious. I agree. We have taco trucks here that make one not want to go to Taco Bell.
If it's ran by actual, this sounds kind of
you
inappropriate.
You can't say that without sounding racist, Courtney.
I'm not racist, but if it's made by actual people from that area,
Hispanic people. If it's made by actual Mexicans, it's good.
I wasn't allowed to just say that.
Well, I got tired of it, so we just went ahead and said it.
The crunch wraps are good.
We went to Mexico one time. Me and my brother did too. Nogales, Mexico, which is like literally just across the border.
She only speaks Spanish. See.
And I'm gonna tell you, the little taco guy at the corner and the dude's wife where we was staying at, best food I've ever eaten. Delicious.
That's why I say La Cabana here is.
Now you couldn't go out after dark or you'd get killed, but I mean their food.
Eric said I think the Mexicans would agree.
Right. Delicious.
Do you remember the Mexican mount?
Yeah, sure do. I'm gonna go ask for one today. I'm gonna say, got any of them French fried taters?
I go to Taco Bell once in a while, then I realize I want to stay away.
I love Taco Bell.
Taco Tuesday is $1 each.
Stand there and eat for hours.
Don't.
I still got a fiance down there. It's possible.
How close is Amber sitting to you right now?
It's in another country. It don't count.
Do you have one?
No. I'm saying for him it don't count.
You're about to put your brother in a doghouse.
La Victoria was a sauce of choice on the enchilada clones. Enchilada. I lived in South. The Mexican and Texas food is great. Yeah, that sounds delicious.
Like Florida is known mainly for its seafood.
What? Are they really though?
I don't know. Anywhere on the coast. We'll put it that way.
I don't think Florida is known for their seafood.
Well, I mean, when we lived down there, that was it.
No, what are they known for? Oranges?
Your brother said Amber tapped it, and you have a wife down there.
If you
I don't need to go to Texas.
Go to Texas. I like barbecue.
I do too, but I don't know if I'd drive to Texas for it. I'll just make my own.
Actually, Texans come here whenever they want to barbecue. To my house. Hey, Chris, man, thank you. That's awesome of you. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. Thanks for hosting the party. I mean, technically, Eric hosted the party. I mean, sure did, didn't he? Now we had a great time. I'm glad that you got to come down, and hopefully you didn't carry no bed bugs home with you. Should have told you about that ahead of time. You may want to check your mattresses.
Or your suitcase.
Hey, that license is American document.
How about your wife in Mexico?
Oh. Have you tried selling on Nextdoor? I don't think we would have that here next door. People around here don't really use like social media, do they?
Other than Facebook.
Except this one time. I take this back. This one time my brother sent me last 2 weekends ago, he sent me a picture of a yard sale that was posted on Facebook. And on the picture, let me just show you. So he sends me this picture and says, hey, this is advertised at that yard sale. This was the video games. Can y'all see that? You see that game? Yeah. Right there, up there in that corner, and then there's a couple more. Okay, so I seen that, and I thought, well, if this lady has put this on her Facebook, I'm not driving. It was an hour drive away. I said, there's no way that joker's going to be there when we get there. So I didn't go. So we went the other way. Well, then about 2 hours after that happened, I called my brother. He said, you go get that game? I said, no. He sent her a message. As soon as I said no, they did. Sent her a message and said, hey, I'm in Indianapolis. I will pay you your $2 or $3 for these, whatever games, the high dollar games, and shipping if you'll ship them to me. 3 days later, he taking a picture of them games. She shipped them jokers, pulled them jokers out of her yard sale for $2, put a label on them and sent them. My brother bought them jokers at a yard sale in the next town over here because I didn't go get them.
For like dirt cheap.
You just never know. Man, Eric, thank you so much. $4.99 tour guide tips. That is so awesome of you, man.
I don't know. You had a live foot. You weren't much of a tour guide.
Yeah, I wasn't much of a tour guide, man. I was just running off leaving y'all. One time I was done out loading up the car by the time y'all pulled in. I apologize, but thank you, Eric. That means a lot, man. I appreciate it.
It sells everything in the area, including 7-Eleven. I believe it.
You're going to make me go to Taco Bell.
You should look at the Play Store for the Next Door app.
The McDonald's sauce was the Rick and Morty sauce. Maybe. I don't know. I know one of them was selling.
So he paid $12 shipped.
$12 shipped, and them jokers showed up at his app. I mean, I was reading Jason's comment. Showed up at his house. $12 shipped, and he got like $250 worth of games.
But around here, if somebody normally puts something online, it's gone within a matter of an hour.
Which is, it led me to here recently to believe that nobody in our area knows about video games. Because we've had this 411 yard sale, and I took my counterfeit 007 games I got sold.
Don't point to the picture up
y'all
on the
can't see it. I bought some GoldenEye games that was supposed to be authentic. Got them here and was going to list them on eBay and flip them. And I opened them up, and they're Chinese knockoffs because the card in them it's not authentic Nintendo. And so I can't sell them. So I was stuck with them. So I threw them in the yard sale. And, if somebody asked, hey, are these real? I was going to say, no, they're not real, But if they didn't ask, I wasn't going to tell them. I mean, I just wasn't because I'm a mean person. And I put them out there for like $5 a piece, dirt cheap. Get them jokers and the kids can play with them. And they have been sitting, and they look authentic. And I mean, I wasn't going to burn them, or, you're going to say, well, you should throw them away or get them off the market.
We actually bought them off Macari.
But I got to I want my money back, And if some kid can buy it, go play with it. Because, I mean, you can sell them. There's people sell them on Macari and eBay all the time. All you got to put is U.S. version. It's new.
Or genuine.
You know what I mean? Nintendo. It's not genuine. You can sell them. And so I put it out at the yard sale, and them jokers are still sitting there after 4 days. Nobody has picked them jokers up.
And when you ask people if they have video games, you're like, no.
I don't know.
Except for your brother. Apparently he found somebody.
Yeah.
First time live. Thanks for all the laughs in the video.
Rick and Morty made it famous. So, yeah, I guess that is the sauce.
You are more than welcome, Paul.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. And hopefully we can do more of these and get people on there.
I think we've only sold one now.
Yep, I sold one for $35. However, but that one, basically paid for them all.
Yep.
So now I care less if I sell one every 3 months. You know what I mean?
It's not like we're hurting on shelf space right now.
Yeah, they can just sit over till they sell eventually, I guess.
Get a McDouble, no ketchup, no mustard, add shredded lettuce and mac sauce. You'll get a Big Mac with no seeds for half the price.
Bear with me.
He gonna take a picture of this. Here, just do it right there.
That way I can order that. I hate Big Macs.
No, you don't. Still a great buy.
I bet that person at the drive-thru would get tired of me adding all that. Let me get this with no mustard, no ketchup, add shredded.
That's what they get paid to do. Been there, done that.
And I guarantee it when I get it, it's not gonna have pickles on it.
Bye,
right,
Richard.
Yeah, we gonna have to get off here too. I gotta get busy.
Anybody have any final questions?
I still gotta go back to the house, take the pressure washer to the smoker, re-season it up, oil it up, and
clean the coolers.
Clean all my coolers.
And lift.
And my brother shot an injection plumb up to the ceiling in the back of the shop here, so I got to climb up there and clean the ceiling tiles. And
it was a mess.
Yeah, we did that Friday, and then I forgot I had a pile of meat in the back of my shop. So I come in today and I thought, my God, what does that smell?
It is rough. Them two made a mess.
Them two?
Yeah, you were back here with your meat too.
My brother did it.
Not all of it.
All of it.
Got to work, got to clean.
Yeah, we got to get after it. I do like that idea though, Sean. Get some rest today and just do it tomorrow. That's what I say every day.
Are you going to do a barbecue video on Dixie Roots?
Of the competition. It's going to be incorporated into the one on this channel because I didn't get a whole lot of footage there because we was busy.
We do have one barbecue video up, I think, on Dixie Roots.
Nope, it's on this channel.
It's on this channel.
Redneck Resell, because I'm crazy and I put it on here and nobody likes to watch barbecue.
Not when they're watching reselling.
No.
It's just one of them random videos with you.
Hey, how many thumbs down we got?
Drive that bus all over me.
Can y'all tell how many thumbs down we got?
Yeah, hang on.
One. Watch this. I'm gonna make it go to 5. Trump 2020.
Wait, did you want me to end it then?
No.
Oh.
No. Hey, thank y'all for hanging out with us. It's been great. We've had, had fun and enjoyed all this with y'all and talking with y'all.
If that mouse was around, he could have had a lot to eat, but I haven't seen any other droppings or anything. So.
No. And I mean,
you don't have one yet.
He got one.
I guess not. He has one on his other channel.
Okay. But yeah, we love each and every one of y'all, and thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Thank you guys for all the super chats y'all give us. Thank y'all for watching me, and thank y'all for putting up with us, and all that kind of stuff, because I know we can be a handful sometimes, most of the time, probably all the time. But I mean, thank y'all for everything, and we will have that video up tomorrow if y'all want to watch it.
As soon as we can. We don't have a set time yet, do you? Or just sometime
Yeah,
tomorrow?
sometime tomorrow. Could be 8 in the morning, could be 8 tomorrow night. It'll be out sometime tomorrow, though, I promise. And like I say, thank y'all all so much, and we will see y'all all then. Right?
Yep.
Right. Let's all make America great again.